You can do a lot with Terrain Mixer by just moving the sliders left and right. Let's see where those sliders can be found. We'll start with the original shader-based Terrain Mixer, and then we'll move to Terrain Mixer GN. GN stands for Geometry Nodes. After that, we'll mention a few of the assets that use sliders as well. Before we proceed, I want to say the purpose of this video is not only for you to learn where is what, but also to understand why Terrain Mixer still isn't what you would describe as a regular Blender add-on, and why it may never become one. I don't want to lock you inside some custom UI that has a predefined set of tools. I don't want to limit you. I want to give you just the right amount of freedom and flexibility, and at the same time I want to keep improving this set of tools whenever I get a chance to, without wasting an enormous amount of time on fixing bugs after each and every update. I want to have fun building this beast, and I want you to have fun using it. So let's continue. The majority of sliders are placed inside the big properties menu. It's big, but don't let that scare you. We're controlling 4 height inputs here, so the sliders are also separated into 4 groups. In other words, the same slider appears 4 times to be able to control 4 different height inputs. You might be thinking, hey, there were 9 height sources mentioned inside the PDF manual. What are height inputs? Well, each height input combines 2 height sources, 4 height inputs, 8 height sources. The last, 9th height source, can be controlled with the sliders at the bottom of the big properties menu. A height source in most cases will be nothing more than a grayscale image. You don't have to use all 9 at once. You can even add the same height source to different height inputs and set different scale and rotation. It's really up to you. So how do you replace existing height sources with the new ones? Select the terrain object, dive inside its shader node tree and do your thing. And while you're here, don't miss the opportunity to play with the other sliders. If some of them are violet or purple, it means that they have been exposed inside the big properties menu. So just skip those. There's more than enough of the gray ones anyway. Now watch this. Some sliders allow you to play with the terrain texture. That's nice. Of course, for more control, feel free to go back inside the shader node tree. There are other objects that have sliders of their own, and those that do not have any sliders, but their features can be controlled by sliders tied to the terrain object via geometry nodes modifiers. Those are mostly masked geomeshes. I have already made a video on this topic. In short, to be able to control those sliders, you will need to open the associated geometry nodes properties. Simple and easy. Okay, that was more or less everything about the Terrain Mixer sliders. Now let's jump into Terrain Mixer GN. This should be a lot easier to understand. When you select the terrain object, you should be able to see a list of modifiers. Don't activate the first 2 at the same time because Blender will probably freeze. So it's either the first or the second one in combination with any or all of the modifiers below. I'll probably change how this works in the future. Click the arrow to reveal the sliders. You will find some useful information inside the instructions folder. Now when it comes to texturing, you will want to play with the nodes inside the shader node tree setup. A small group of sliders here will help you make some drastic changes to the look of your terrain. Let's move to assets. Same story here. In most cases you'll be changing the slider values from inside the modifiers area. This is the case with the Smart Cloud, Smart Volume and some others. However, there will be times when you will want to work with nodes directly. For example, here I'm playing with one of the cloudy skies textures and I also want to adjust the environment material to match. So there are no rules. The better you understand how Blender works, the easier it will be for you to work with the Terrain Mixer. Be creative.